Hello, I welcome you to my class on basic of RF, and in today's class we are going to be looking at how to convert RF power from dBm unit to watt. So from dBm unit to watt. This is mostly a challenging thing for RF engineers, particularly those who are just beginning in the field, in the industry. So it is possible to change power. You can convert power in dBm, decibel per milliwatt to watt itself. So this is one possibility. So your target here is that you are looking for power should be unit in watt. What will be the equivalent of that power you have in dBm? What will be the equivalent in watt? This is your target. So in that case, you have a formula for this one. And the formula is, let's say we have P. You wanted it to be in watt. So that would mean you have equals to 10 raised to the power of P in dBm divided by 10, all this in close bracket, all over 1,000 unit. So from this formula, what we can see now is, let me position the camera so you can see clearly. So from this formula, what we have now is, you wanted to calculate your power. In watt, and you already have the power in dBm. So first, you convert the power from dBm and bring it to watt. So that is one possibility. Another possibility is when you have the power in watt, and you want to take it to dBm. Yeah, this is another possibility. And this always you have your target is to calculate power in this unit. So you have D, B, and M. This is your target. And the approach to that would be P in dBm. Let me focus my camera so you can see clearly, is equal to 10 log base of 10 P watt. So you have the base of 10, this is 10, plus, then you compensate with 30 unit as a unit, single unit. So these are the two possibilities you have when you are working in RF lab. So one possibility is either you convert from power in dBm to watt, and this is the formula you use in that case. And the second possibility is to convert power in watt to dBm. So, and this is also the formula you use. So when we put into consideration, let's assume we range our power from, I don't have a ruler here, but let's assume we have a power line, just like we have number line. So we have from here, let's say here we have 0, and here we have minus 30. So this will be a dBm line, minus dBm line, and here would be a plus dBm line. And here, let's say we have plus 30, right? Good. So you can either start increasing from here Additional power from here will be minus 25, which is bigger than this one. Additional power will be minus 20, which is bigger than this one. Additional power will be minus 15, which is bigger than 20. Additional power will be minus 10, and additional power will be minus 5. Here also, we are going to have, let's start increasing from here. Let's say we have 5. Here we have 10. Here we have 15, 20 as well. Let's say 25. So all plus, plus, and plus, and plus. So what we wanted to do is to find the equivalent of this, equivalent of all this, equivalent of all this in power, in watt. So let's say this is watt. So actually, we don't expect watt to be in negative. We don't expect watt to be in negative, because when you talk about watt, what you're implying is, for those who still remember the school physics, what you're talking about watt is joule per seconds. That is work done. Joule, work done, work done, work done per seconds. This is what you're saying. So, so here we wanted to map each one. So when I take minus 30 dB, what will it be? What will be the equivalent on this watt line? So let's take and calculate. So first, we said we go back to our formula here. We said whenever we wanted to convert from dBm to watt, we are going to take this formula. So I will write this formula now, and we start from minus 30 dBm. So let's say we take P watt equals to 10 P in dBm, yeah, over 10. This should be over 10 over 1,000, right? So, and what was our given? Given that P in dBm is equals to minus 30. So now I want to convert. So write P in watt equals to 10 raised to the power of, so in place of this P dBm, you put minus 30 divided by 10, right? Divide by, and then here you write just 1,000. 1,000, simple as this. Then we express further. 10 raised to the power of, so here this 0 and this will cancel, and any number over 1 is that number. So we are going to have 10 raised to the power of minus 3 all over 1,000. So all over 1,000, all over 1,000. And what that means is that you are dividing a number of negative by a number of positive. So this will come up. You have 10 raised to the power of minus 3. 10 raised to the power of minus 3 divided by 10 raised to the power of plus 3. So when you do that, you're going to get 10 to the power of minus 6, and this unit in watt. So in a simple way you can do this one. Simple way you can do this one is to express it as 0.001 milliwatt. Yeah, 0.001 milliwatt. So this is the equivalent of what we are going to have. So when we go now back to our line here, we have, whenever we see minus 30 dBm, what it means on watt line, on wattage line, is 0.001 milliwatt. milliwatt. Or otherwise you can write it as, or you can write it as 10 to the power minus 6 watt, since we are on watt line. Right? Good. So this is one possibility. Let's take now again, let's take 0, 0. Let's map it on the line and see what we have. Right? So let's go and take, let's divide this line and then take 0. So 0 will be, let's say, P in watt. The same way we have done for minus 30 dBm, it will equals to 10 to the power of P in dBm divided by 10 over 1000, right? And then we have P in watt equals to 10 raised to the power of this one. So in place of this one, we're going to put 0 because we were given power to be, sorry, let's say express that, given that P in dBm is equals to 0, right? So take note of that. So here we are going to put open bracket 0 divided by 10, 0 divided by 10 divided by 10 over 1000, right? Over 1000, and this will be 10 to the power of, whenever you are dividing 0 by any number, it will turn out to be 0, all over 1000, and that would be, so any number raised to the power of 0, will give you 1. It will turn out to be 1. So here you are going to have 1 divided by 1000. And what that means is that you are having 1 multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 3. This is what it means. And we have said that 10 to the power of minus 3 is milli. It means milli. So here it will turn out to be 1 milliwatt. That is whenever you are sending 0 dBm. So if you have your, for instance, if you are in the lab and you are working with signal generator SG, and you are trying to connect it to spectrum analyzer, you are connecting this. So whenever you set your power level in signal generator to 0 dBm, you should know that the power that will reflect in watt on your spectrum analyzer SA will be 1 milliwatt. Yeah, this is a simple calculation. So this is the basic. So here we are going to go back to our line and write 1 milliwatt, or 10 raised to the power of minus 3 in terms of watt when we are considering this line. And the same thing we are going to do for others, all of them. So this I will leave it for you as practice. You can take any of this number and try using these steps, this method I've done for these two examples, and do them on your own and see what you're going to get, and you can map them on this line. So in our next class, we are going to be looking at how you can convert power, RF power in watt to dBm. So I wish you the best in your learning. Coming to you from Flipcoin Technology, RF Corner. I wish you the best. Bye.